We're live, Scott.
You didn't warn me.
Oh, no. You hear that? That's how prepared I am.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. Are you really? Is it a live? Are we live?
We're live. Don't say anything that you'll regret for the rest of your life.
Oh. All right,
It's the Lauren brothers. We're the Lauren brothers tonight.
Well, I'm too low. You can't see my. We have matching nipple emblems. Right? See? How come mine is lower than? Wait.
I don't know.
His chest is bigger.
Haha.
Oh, because I'm fatter than you.
You are fatter than I am. You are not. You're very.
Yes, I am.
You are not. We weigh. Actually, you and I probably when I'm in my holiday.
Yes, I am, Scott.
We weigh about the same when I'm in my holiday pants.
Oh yeah, that makes me feel good. That makes me feel better.
It's what? Well, I didn't start it.
Okay, welcome everyone to the September installment of the Two Chaps live sale as Tammy noisily gets her ice, or my ice.
Is that what she's doing?
We welcome you. Thanks for hopping over to the Texas channel. We're happy to have you. We'll let people come in and settle in. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you. You're a lady and a scholar. Just some housekeeping really quick. We'll start off items at a certain price. You bid for it, different interspeeds and whatnot. So bid like you mean it. If you really like the item, if you plan on keeping it, gifting it, holidays around the corner. So there may be something you want to gift to somebody, or maybe you collect.
Who's around the corner?
Huh?
Who is around the corner?
The holidays. Really like the item. If you're not keeping it, gifting it.
Oh, the holidays. Sorry.
Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. Live chat and all messages. Yes. Thank you, Karen. I forgot about that. Scott, for our convenience, Karen Williams has graciously volunteered to do the starts and stops. And I will be happy to call all winners. Regardless of whether I'm selling or you're selling, just to keep things moving along. And speaking of which, Scott and I move things along. We go really quick on the sale. We try to keep it at 2 hours. We'll try to have a intermission, and but we'll keep it going. The intermission will not be that long. So thanks for hopping over here. How are you, Scott?
I'm fine. How are you?
Great. Anything you want to say to the peeps? You went live earlier, so I think they know what's going down.
I was kind of fast, but yeah. I'm just happy to be here. I'm excited. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. It's always fun to be with you, David, on the second Monday of each month. And I'll see you a week from tonight.
A week from tonight. Amazing. It got here. It couldn't get here fast enough. I'm going crazy at work. I'm wrapping things up for my faculty promotion season. So it's a chore. As we normally do, my guest will go first. So Scott, if you're ready, unless you have anything else you want to chat about.
I'm all set. I do.
Okay, then we'll go with Scott.
Okay.
And here we go. Oops. Nope. I don't want that.
Oh, I don't want that. What was that?
There we go. I don't know.
So I'll tell you this. Before I sell my first item, I've got my coffee station set up right there. Later on tonight, we're going to plug that percolator in, make some coffee. I'm going to drink it, and then I'm going to try to sell that coffee pot and the matching cream and sugar. but we'll bring it forward and you'll see all that. But that'll be in the second hour of the program. So speaking of coffee, why don't we start off with 2 Anchor Hocking Fire King, really fun McDonald's mugs. You're going to get both of them. We're looking to start off at $18. So it's an $18 opening bid for both of them, not one, but 2. No chips, no cracks. Nice and clean. I don't see any chicken McNugget residue on these. How many of you remember these from the 70s? Did you get one? Did you drink out of it at McDonald's? Did you get one at a gas station? Huh? Anybody remember the? I just love Tammy. I know Tammy loves those 70s colors.
Yeah, those are lovely.
And they're also marked Fire King on the bottom. So you can pour your hot coffee right in there. As a matter of fact, I could put it over there underneath that coffee pot and drink out of it, but I won't. I just thought that this would be a fun way to kick the show off. Look at that. Good morning, it says, with that little sun. I don't know. There's just something about a nice hot cup of McDonald's coffee, especially back in the 70s. It just seemed like more of a treat then than it. I mean, I don't know. McDonald's just seems like, yeah, but it was a treat to go to McDonald's when I was a kid. We didn't have one in my hometown until I was in high school. So anyway, we have the opening bid of 18. And once again, bid like you mean it, because I'm going to count these down. Anybody else want to jump in there? Jump on in. The condition is marvelous on these 2. 1970s Anchor Hocking Fire King, marked on the bottom, Fire King. McDonald's mugs. 10, the high bid right now is 18. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it on the 2 McDonald's mugs. And you're calling the Karen's putting in.
Karen's going to do the start and stop, and then I'll call the winner.
Oh, my gosh, I don't have to do anything but sit here and look dumb. Thank you so much.
No, you just look there and be Scott. Be my other Lauren brother.
I'm glad you didn't tell me to be still. That's the hardest thing for me to do. Is
Oh no, I have problems being still myself. There is a stop. Jenny Mac is your winner at 18.
Thank you, Jenny Mac. They're yours at 18.
All right, and my first item is starting at $18 as well. We didn't cheat. We didn't.
No, we did not.
Share notes. It is a McDonald's plot. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I know what that is.
Do you? Do
Yes.
you? It's
Yes.
a blue fireman sign.
It is not.
Look at, okay, so you know how some of these can be in horrible condition
It can be in
when abused. Look at the shine
Yep.
of this finish. Clear glass on top so you don't mess up the paint, and all the paint is on the back.
Yeah.
Now, Scott, do these kind of like not a console set because this is a serving bowl, but yeah, they had, I believe they had little nut bowls like these and yellows, if I recall.
Green.
Green.
Red.
I've never seen the green. I've seen the blah. Well, you know where E.T. turned white and he almost died? I've seen the almost dead red where someone like abused it in a washing machine.
Mm-hmm.
But look at this blue. Look at this pop. There's the backside. You can see tiny, tiny signs of a little bitty paint loss, but not really. And with the shine on the front.
So did you tell everybody what it is?
Oh,
You didn't.
I believe it's Indiana glass, correct?
That is right. Modern classic.
Modern, and they spell modern with an E. Modern classic.
Yeah, they
Beautiful shallow bowl, very handsome. Very. This is a show. This will stop you in your tracks if you've never seen one.
I love that. I love that line by them.
Very, very pretty. Actually, this would if you didn't have an exact match of the pattern, the same like blue, if you had the modern tone blue, not the cobalt, but the lighter modern tone would go great with these. Just as a little serving tray. And we're going to count this. I don't know if we see any bits, but we're going to count it down and then bring it back. 10, 9, 8, 7. Thank you, Flower Cottage. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we will bring that one back. And we'll go to Scott.
Yeah, there were console sets, center handle tidbit trays. Of course, the console set has candlesticks with it. There was a whole. Mm-hmm. I love that. Listen, hey, you know what? I had one of these at the other sale without the lid. Found the lid in the basement. Sold it. Today I was out shopping and I found another one. This time, definitely without its lid, but I know it had one. Okay, so this isn't the one I sold Monday night. It's another one. And it starts at $12 because it is missing its lid, and I know that it had a lid. So now, instead of an Imperial covered candy dish, it's now an open candy dish. Yeah. But it was too good to leave behind. It is sprayed with the mineral salts so that it will have this iridescent carnival look. And you can see it really is pretty. It's even pretty without its lid. And
it's ready for the autumn mix.
Yeah, my ruler, I'll have to get up and get it, but that's about 4 inches, 5 inches across. The one that I sold Monday night that has the lid, I've already packed that up and put it in the mail. But excuse me. So here's one more. This is going to date to 1915 to 1930, somewhere in there. What did I tell you? Imperial paneled optic with iridescence and without chips or cracks. And it would make a lovely open candy dish instead of one with a lid. So we're looking for a starting bid of $12. We'll give it another second and see. Oh my goodness, excuse me. We have almost 200 people here. No takers on this. Get ready to throw that hard stop in there. Whoever it is, I think Karen is going to do that, right?
Correct.
We'll give it another second, Karen. I mix nuts. Yep, anything. I'm waiting for somebody to say, soap in the bathroom. Q-tips. Put it on the back of your toilet and put one roll of toilet paper in it. All right, nobody wants it. Put the stop in there.
Put the brown paper tube.
Huh?
Put an assortment of brown paper tubes.
Put the stop in there, Karen. We'll bring it back, and we'll see if anybody wants it when we get to the end of the show. The stop.
Alrighty.
Back to David.
Belly button lint. There you go. Now we're getting creative. The next start for me is going to be $30, and it's Blanco. Clear Blanco water pitcher. Probably their most iconic pattern that they've used since the 60s and even today. And what's unique about this is, we see these all the time. This one was weird. This is not a Blanco lid, but I found it with the lid. So very nifty. You'll get the lid with this. I've never seen it with a lid. I think this person married these two together. This may have been gone on another juice container, but it works, especially in the summer if you've got lemonade or fruit infused water and you're trying to keep pests away. That's great on the picnic table or on your deck. That'll keep the insects away. So we're looking at for opening bid of $30 on the iconic water pitcher, Blanco water pitcher, clear glass with lid.
David, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Are they? I'm not. I know very little about Blanco, but I know that piece. Is it? Do they do like a frosted sort of acid etch on the bottom with the word Blanco? I've seen that, but how?
You have to pay for the acid etch.
I see. Okay.
So if you bought straight from them, even if you go to their retail site where they make the glass at the glass house,
Mm-hmm.
you can purchase your item. It's not going to be etched already, and you can ask for the acid etching, or they'll have this clear one next to another one. They may have 5 that are acid etched already.
Got it.
So that just to save you time.
Okay.
But if there's one that was hot off the press and it's like, I love this one because this is the one I saw first, they'll take the time, take it to the back and do an acid etch on it. I see Justine in 4:30. Hi, sisters. Thank you. And just lovely. It's not you see the little ripples in there. I just love the different patterns they have. They're coming out with some really great patterns. They did a Mars collection and some other patterns right now, just mixing all the colors. They're really unique. Everyone's unique because they hand make each one of these. So I'll count it down: 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That lid's unique. That was a cool little marriage there.
I like that.
It was different. I was like, oh, this is neat. I've never seen this. There's a stop. Justine, that's going to go to you. Thank you very much. And we'll go to Scott.
Okay, look at this Swung vase. Now, before I tell you the price, because I don't want to trick anybody, there is damage, but the damage is at the very bottom. So if there's going to be damage on this, let it be at the bottom. And there is there's a chip here on this. It's hard for me to. There's a chip right here, and if we turn it around, there's another chip here. Because it's clear glass here on the bottom, so those chips are at the bottom. But when you look at it, if you look at it this way, there you'll see one chip. I want you to see it, and we'll keep going around. The other chip is here. I want you to see that. Having said that, this starts at $18, and somebody told me it was Heisey. I did not have time, and I apologize. And again, not all Heisey is marked. And I don't know if this is Heisey or when I said somebody said it was a comment on a video, and I just didn't have time to look. And I apologize for that because I really honestly usually do. You know me. I try to research everything. I just didn't have a moment. But I thought, my goodness, let's just go ahead and see if our Swung vase folks would be interested in that. Isn't it pretty?
It's gorgeous.
With the
It's like a waffle cone.
it's the opalescence that comes down. Yeah. And I'm happy that it's not chipped at the top.
Yeah.
12 inches tall, like far enough.
I like how it's stout it's not like too elongated where it's like, it looks very balanced.
It does. It's pretty as well. And I'm forgiving those chips at the bottom, you know, those little, that roughness there and that little chip down there. Cause it's oh, you got to forgive a little bit of damage now and there, but that's the reason why we're only going to start out at 18 on it. And I know we have a lot of Swung vase collectors out there. Thatch effect is nice. Sherry Craddock has the opening bid of 18. Thanks, Sherry. We're going to count it down in just a minute, but I do want to remind you, if you're looking at that percolator over there, you know that's not where I have my coffee station set up. It's there so I can plug that in and percolate, and we're going to do that during the second hour of the show and then sell that percolator, I hope, after you watch me drink the coffee live on the air. Oh, this is a thrill. Man in hat drink coffee from old pot.
Fresh coffee.
10, 9. This is like the beginning of the old Doctor Who from the 80s. Remember, it would go do 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 do.
Oh, that looks that. Okay, I was getting endoscopic vibes there.
Oh, you were. Well, anyway.
Run the scope through there.
Huh?
Smell-o-vision.
I don't smell anything.
Just
10,
like Randy Tompkins had a comment.
9, 8.
The snozzberries taste like snozzberries.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it on that Swung vase, which is an antique. I thought about saving it for
Can you make
snow,
it 23?
but not to.
You have a question about the percolator. Do you use filters in your percolator?
I don't.
There is a stop. Ginny Mac is your high bid at 23. And she is on the screen for your convenience.
Jenny's on the screen.
Jenny's on the screen. She's been promoted.
You are one of my elite employees. Thank you, Jenny. But I don't mind a little grounds in my coffee. Grounds.
I don't either.
We'll talk about it later.
That's how I know that it's fresh. You got grounds in there, you're good to go.
And then you got something to pick out of your teeth later on.
Exactly. You have something to fidget with.
Why not?
My next item is starting at, oh, where's my other list? Oh, $25, please, ma'am. 25. I'll wait for that, and then I will highlight the start. It's a wonderful vase. This is old Tumpton ware from England. There's their crown, the royal crown.
Ah.
And this beautiful peacock pattern. Very colorful, wonderful rose. Almost directly centered behind the peacock, but not quite. No chips, no cracks. It's black on the inside, black glaze. It stands just about 8 inches tall, or about 8 inches. Let me show you the detail of the peacock. I'll start at the top of the vase and work my way up. Norma's in at 27. Wonderful glaze, beautiful pattern. The patterns here are actually raised. You can feel that. It's not a flat surface. Love the colors in this. Not subtle at all. It almost looks like stained glass. It's so beautiful. It gives me that stained glass vibe. And if you get a chance, if you have time, if it's raining outside and you don't want to look through a book, and you want to browse the internet, if you go to Old Tumpton and look at some of the wares that they're selling today, beautiful, very vibrant colors. If you don't like color, don't go to their website because they bring on the color. Nothing muted about the things that they produce. Very gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lisa RN is going to go get a Dairy Queen Blizzard, it sounds like. That's a great idea. That's a fantastic idea.
I've never had one of those.
Well, if you get here to Texas, we'll take you to a Dairy Queen.
You know, I'm taking you up on that. I'll see you sometime in either the last 2 weeks of January or the first 2 weeks of February.
That would be great.
We'll talk.
There is a stop. Jenny Mac is the high bid at 46. Thank you, ma'am.
And don't worry,
And
for 2 weeks.
we'll go to Scott. Oops, wrong layout.
Wrong layout. Look at that.
Do you know what that is?
I do. And I put it on a plant stand on the front porch and just sat in my chair, sipping a root beer, and admired it in the late summer sun for about 30 minutes. Anyway, how dramatic. Clock, be quiet. You're not keeping.
No, we love the clock.
It's never right.
Clock on, clock.
$30. I'm starting at $30.
It's fine. We love it.
I grew up with it. I ignore it, but I know it's loud when it comes on the recording. Anyway, we start at $30. This dates to about 1930, and it is made by the New Martinsville company. And it's a vase in crystal. It's 12 inches tall. Now, New Martinsville, of course, became Viking in 1941 or 42, and everything's changed. But this is a very typical shape of that era. And I've talked about this before, and I've got, oh, golly jeepers. I could run over there and I've got 3 or 4 vases in this house where it's bulbous at the bottom and then a little bit of a waist and then almost like a trumpet vase. Very typical of what you see in the 30s. But let's zoom in on it. Look at that beautiful etch. I know it's hard to see it, but I think maybe against my dark blue shirt, you'll see.
Beautiful bouquet. Lovely basket.
Yeah, there's a name for that too. And thank you for pointing that out, David. You can see the basket of flowers right there. And this actually might fall into their line, which is called Radiance, because of that design on it right there. You see that on the Radiance pattern?
Mm-hmm.
So like anything else, they could produce this vase and put any etch on it they want, and multiple etches. I don't know the name. I can't remember the name of that etch, but it is a flower basket. And it's got my fingerprints on it, but it is a crystal vase, meaning clear glass. And they did refer to these as crystal, which doesn't refer to any lead content. It's just that it was clear glass, and they didn't say clear glass. Usually they would say crystal. It didn't have any standing water in it, so there are no stains in the bottom of it. It's in excellent condition, by the way, without any chips or any cracks, which is wonderful for a vase that dates from the 1930s. From the 1930s.
Heidi is asking, from what you can tell, is the etch done with acid or with a tool?
No, this is acid etched. It's
okay.
Not, yeah, like the way that elegant depression glass would be. Yeah, no, this is not hand cut. It's all acid etched. The way they did, the way they did them in the 30s, the same way the stemware was done in the 1930s. The elegant depression glass. There's the bottom of it. I'll keep spinning it around. We don't have any opening bids. I don't see any, so we're going to get ready to move on to something else. I'll let you see this again for another couple minutes or two, or a couple seconds or two. There's that flower basket. And that's it. Okay, no interest. So we're going to throw the stop in there, and we'll bring this back at the end of the night. Now I have to put it somewhere where I can remember that I need to bring it back again. And I guess it would be like right over here. Okay. Oh,
There is the hard stop.
okay.
My next item is starting at $17. Choice. $17 choice. Good old L.E. Smith. And they're a pair of trophy vases, both with the diamond point bottoms. And these are the medium vases, not the really tall ones. So this is what you're looking at, 7 inches tall for what they call their loving cups. Both of these have the dancing characters or dancing nymphs, as they call it. But look at the top. One is ruffled and one is not at the top. Both have the diamond bottoms. Gorgeous black glass. I say black glass. When you put this in the sun, you can see the sun through this, and it's a very, very, very deep purple, not true black, but under normal lighting, this looks black. But I always appreciated the look of the purple when you have bright light behind it. Black Eyed Susan's in at 17. And if you win, you get to choose whether you want the ruffle or the plain plate. They call these plates or models, or you get the choice of both if you want them both. All pressed glass, straw marks in there. Let me give you an example of the straw mark here. L.E. Smith, you'll see common. These are not cracks. Look at the base, and you'll see it's going to be hard with this black glass. You get a better representation of a straw mark here. Well, as soon as I say that, you can't really see it. But you'll see what looks like as if maybe a hair was stuck in there. That's why they call the straw mark, but it's part of the process when they press these. And L.E. Smith cranked these out. These were not like these came in cases and cases and cases. Okay, Black Eyed Susan is at 22. There must have been there was a competing bid. Okay, both of these, 7 inches tall, wonderful little match. I used to have two. I saved the one that Scott gifted me. That one actually survived the fire. Thank goodness. That's on display in our living room. And plus some other black glass I've collected along the way. So I'm going to count these down. 10. These are considered black glass. The question is, are they purple or true black? L.E. Smith did not make true black. It's an opaque glass by their design, but you'd have to look at very, very bright light. And let me give you an example. I don't want to blind anyone. You see that purple? I don't know if you saw that or not. Woohoo! I really don't know what's going on with my phone now. There we go. I think you can see the purple, how deep it is on the screen. But that's just about all L.E. Smith. They're opaque black. They did not call it deep purple, purple satin purple. They called their black glass.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Norma has a high bid right now. We are waiting for the stop. Ruffle or plain top. Rod is in at 36. Hi, Jason. Good to see you. Glad you can join us 2 Chaps tonight. And waiting for the stop. Waiting for the stop. We're waiting for the stop. Look how excited Scott is. He is invested.
I
I
didn't know
you
you
never
were-
know. Hey, I know it's been a long day. You get up at 3 a.m.
I do.
I've shared a house with you. Scott gets up at 3 o'clock, and he's already dressed. And there's a stop. Oops, sorry. And that's going to go to Rhonda Gentry. Thank you so much. And we'll go to Scott.
All right. I added this. This wasn't.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Rhonda, do you want both the ruffle or the plain?
Oh.
Sorry. Sorry about that. It was choice.
That's
Both. Okay. That made it easy. Sorry, Scott. Go ahead.
all right. No apology required. 9 inches tall. This starts at $24. I didn't know I was going to sell this tonight because I didn't know that I was going to sell it. I didn't put it in the preview, but you know, some of the things are supposed to be a surprise. So anyway, that's what this is. It is Crackle glass, as you can see. There's the bottom of it. As you can see, it is unmarked, and I do not know the maker. But that will glow a beautiful orange color for those of you who like to put black lights on things. It doesn't have any condition problems at all. And isn't that a pretty color for autumn? So this is all solid color here. It's not really the amberina where it's red and then it morphs into the yellowish. It's not this whole, except for the handle, right? It's all one solid color. But then the handle is applied, and it's probably from the 60s. It's one of those companies that made glass like this in the 60s. And there were, a dozen of them or so, you know. But you can see the bottom of it, that it doesn't have a pencil mark, so this would have been probably blown in a mold. But it does have an applied handle. As you can see, so it's just very pretty. 9 inches tall, without any problems.
May I confess?
May you confess?
Yes.
Yes.
It does look like Pilgrim, but I can't tell from here. I learned more about Crackle glass from watching you initially. Never thought, well, first of all, glass really never fascinated me, but after watching Old Curiosity Shop for many, many months, without even knowing you, saying hello, anything, you would collect, and you still do, the tiny Crackle that are all alone, and then he'll sell them in lots every now and then when he gets just enough, and marry all of those together in one little happy family, and they are just gorgeous. I love little Crackle glass vases. They're beautiful.
Pretty together. And you're right, and when the light hits them, it just refracts through all of those little crackles. And it just looks wonderful. So this is just so pretty. I wish you could see it in the light. You know, when sunlight hits this, oh my word, it's just so pretty. But chip-free, crack-free, there's no cloudiness in it. Again, there's no pontil on the bottom, so this looks like it was blown in a mold, made in a mold. Could have been blown in a mold with an applied handle. And it's just delightful. Mid-century, and that'll look fantastic. I don't know if there are any bids or not.
You do have a bid. It's on the screen, Norma.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I do see that now. Thank you, Norma. So the high bid is 24 with Norma. And if anyone else plans on bidding, get that bid in right now because I'm about to count it down. 10, 9, do it very slowly, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. What is making that noise? Stop. 4. You thought I would lose track. 3, 2, 1. That's it. And when do I ever count from 10 to 1 without some type of an interruption? Never.
Never. Patsy M at 34. Jeannie Mac is your high bid at 41 right now, waiting for the stop.
Oh.
It's a mini flurry.
Oh, I'm ready for the flurry. No, I want a couple more days at the beach, and my mother's going to be down the shore for a week. And when we get, anyway, that's not important, but I'm going to have a few more days at the shore before.
I don't blame you. Tammy and I live an hour away from our beach. And this summer, we get a lot. There's a stop. Jenny Mac is your high bid at 46 on the screen for your convenience if you need it. Tammy and I live just about an hour away from Galveston, historic Galveston. You've all heard of it. Yeah. One of the busiest ports early in the United States because it was in the Gulf of Mexico. But we get a lot of soot from the Mississippi Delta. So the water is always brackish and, very brown. A lot of it's not pretty. I mean, to be honest with you, it's not pretty. But the water's clear. It's just we get all of that stuff from the Mississippi Delta because that's the way. This summer, we had so much activity in the west coast of Mexico that we had western winds and northerly flow, which pushes all of that soot and sediment away from the shore. And Galveston had, I believe, 10 to 12 blue days, we'll call it blue days, where the water's just blue and clear. So it's like it's there. We just never get to see it regularly. And we missed out on every single one of those days because we're very, very busy.
Can you swim in it?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just rinse off after you get out.
Okay.
Okay. You have your comment. Okay. You have your bid. And my next start is enough about that. My next start is 26, and it's a cute little uranium pitcher. And I went a little dark so you could see it. Turn on light. Nice little glowy pitcher. And this is about 6 inches tall, small juice pitcher. You can use it for pancake batter. Whip up some eggs in it. If you're whipping up 3 or 4 eggs, why not? Primarily it's used for juice or milk or cream. Not necessarily a big creamer, but a small juice pitcher, or I would use it for batter, to be honest with you. Issues, old glass, it's pressed. So you have these ribs here. This one looks like it's just rough. It's not, you can run your hands on it. You're not going to cut yourself. It's just a little rough right here. Maybe the way they stored it went against here. Handle's fine. You can hold it by the handle. Beautiful glowy green. Charlotte was first at 26. Flower Cottage at 27. Do I have a bunch of glow tonight? I guess I do. I have 1, 2, 4 items. Me makes 5. Some people say I glow. My mama said I glowed. You shine, boy. You go out to the world and you just shine.
You glow like Johnson's glow coat.
Okay. We all know what this is. Very pretty. We'll count it down and keep things moving. 10. Charlotte's a high bid at 28. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, sorry, Miss Mayfield. I'm covering up Miss Mayfield here in the corner. Howdy says, your mama was right. Well, thank you. Thank you, ma'am. And we're waiting for the stop. Charlotte has the high bid. Flower jumped in at 30, waiting for the stop, waiting for the stop. I'm not doing the stops. We're just waiting for it, and it could be a lag. There's a Stop Flower Cottage, PA. We'll get that item and we'll go to Scott. Here you go, sir.
Okay, I'm going to be selling several pieces of copper tint by Anchor Hocking Fire King. We're going to start off with these two pieces, which are unused, but I've also got custard cups and a covered casserole to sell as well. They're also unused, and I'll either sell them back to back if David lets me, or we'll go back and forth. But we'll start with these two pieces. $17. Now it's for both, not choice. So $17 we're looking for to start out. $17, and we'll zoom in on them, but that's the 9-inch pie pan and the 8-inch square baking dish. These are meant to go in the oven. These are Fire King oven glass pieces, and peach luster and copper tint was a big thing in the 50s. It probably lingered into the 60s, but that is copper tint. That is peach luster. See the difference? This isn't faded. No. We're going to have these later. This is also Fire King, Anchor Hocking, but they're two different, the colors are different. These have never been used. And if you look at the tag, which is on there, you are able to see that it does indeed say Fire King Copper Tint Ovenware, Anchor Hocking Glass Corporation, Lancaster, Ohio. And it's got the Good Housekeeping seal of approval. All right. The pie pan does as well. You would get these in a box. It would be, you'd get a big box, and it would have a pie plate. The big box might have had 2 pie plates, one of these, the casserole dish, and the little custard cups or ramekins. We're going to have these in a minute, and we're going to have a covered casserole dish in a minute as well. So this little set right here, the 8x8-inch, now you can bake in these, 8x8-inch baking dish. Yeah, never been used. And the 9-inch pie pan, which has also never been used. So you are not going to have to go to the kitchen sink and scrub off somebody else's old Pam residue. This is nothing worth. I like my Pam residue, but I don't like other people's Pam residue. You know what I'm saying? I'm just funny that way. I really don't use Pam, but you know what I mean. So we have the high bid now of $22. Elena Cunningham. Yep, this is old, new stock. And we'll count these down. 10. No, oh, but before I count them down, David, would you be kind enough to let me jump right to the other pieces?
Absolutely.
You are something else. 10, 9. The high bid right now is $25. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Yeah, other people's crud. Ugh. I know where my crud comes from. I don't know where other people's crud comes from. Isn't that awful?
What are you going to do in this economy?
What are you going to do? Okay, so that's those two pieces. That's those two pieces.
There is your stop, and Sandra Garcia is your high bid at 27.
That's
now. I just want to say everything like this. Your high bid at 27.
I don't know where you're getting that particular voice from.
I don't know.
Next, we've got the covered baking, the covered casserole, and guess what? Ain't nobody ever used it. There it is. Now, the next time you hear somebody call this peach luster, you can be pedantic, which is very annoying. I try not to be too pedantic. And you can correct them and say, well, actually, it's not peach luster. It's copper tint. Big deal. I know. But anyway, covered. Oh, what are we starting? $20 on this. And 6 unused custard cups. There they are. Again, wonderful peach, not peach luster. That's peach luster. this is copper tint, not copper tone. All right. And this thing for your Boston baked beans is almost 3 inches tall, 6.5 by 8. Nice little casserole dish. And again, also Fire King ovenware. Put this in your 350-degree oven and let it go. There's the matching lid. Chips no cracks. You've got 6 custard cups. You can also bake in these. Put your little apple pan dowdies in these, and you're all set. So 6 of these.
I would make mini chicken pot pies.
Well, that sounds good.
Doesn't it? Maybe that's what I'll make on our trip, mini pot pies.
So there we go. All of this unused. When are you going to find it unused? You say, well, how do you know it's unused? Well, I hope that nobody made macaroni and cheese in that with that label in there.
Let's hope not.
So we'll count these down. The high bid right now is 30.
It is.
I had that word in a crossword puzzle a while. Oh, pedantic. Pedantic is a great word. And you all know someone. Sometimes they can call me pedantic. Pedantic, All right. Well, anyway, let's just keep going. 10. Who cares about SAT words? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it.
You're making me nervous.
I know. I love making everybody nervous. I like to
You
live
know
on.
what you're doing.
I like to live.
You know
on
what you're doing, but you still make me nervous.
I live on the edge that way.
Your high bid is 30. We're still waiting for the stop. Waiting for the stop. Waiting
Kind of
for
you,
the
David,
stop.
to allow me to double dip there.
Oh, absolutely no worries. I'm here for it. Bonita is your winning high bid of 30.
Bonita
There
Taylor.
is the stop.
Thank you, Bonita.
Woohoo.
And Sandra for picking up the other set. Thank you.
Okay, my next start. Let me go. It's going to start at 30, and this is choice. Let me show you, there are issues because these refrigerator dishes, they get banged around a little bit because they're used. Tammy and I use a set, not the glowy ones. This is 100% all glowy. Lid and box. There you go. I don't have the light on, so you can tell how much that's going on. Let me show you the lid first. And on the inside, you have, look at my horrible fingernails, but there's a little, it's not bad. You can feel it, but it's not bad. Some of these are really rough shape.
I can feel
And that's it for that lid. Wonderful, wonderful. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right. Okay. And here is the box. And tiny, and this is true flea bite. Right there at the tip of my, let me use a pin. Even better. It's tiny. Right there. And that's it. This one's almost pristine. So you have the little tiny bite there. And maybe right there. Pin, the size of the pinhead.
Excuse me.
No, not you.
Did you call me
Mr. Pedantic. Mr. SAT.
Pinhead?
So this is the entire green box. Now, since this is choice, I'll show you the second one. This is a clear glass bottom with the uranium green top. So this is a marriage. Same pattern, however. Well, actually, this rib is a little bit smaller ribs. So this is a nice little. I find the lids. I get them. I get the dishes. I buy them without the lids because you always run into these pieces. Now, the box is fine. Just some press marks, no chips, no flea bites on the box. The lid, the single green lid has, I guess a thumbnail edge here. Let me give you an idea. So tip of my thumb, that's on the side that goes on the glass. Then it has that issue there, and then a small little tip here. It seems to be like they would use the same side and wear down that side, but it's in good shape for its age. We all know how old these are, and we do have one bit, so I'm going to count these out. You get these for choice. So you have the all green and then the green lid with the clear bottom, and I'll count them down: 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we'll wait for the stop. Melody is in at 30. Melody. Melody, as Tam it. Very endearing that she says Melody.
Better than cantaloupe.
Right. Better than mud. She calls me mud. And there is the stop. Jenny Mac is the high bid. Let me double check. Oops, I don't want to do that. I'm just going to do a quick refresh, if you don't mind.
I don't.
Because I want to be sure. We want to be certain since we are calling the stops. And it is Jenny Mac at 36. And which one do you want, Jenny Mac? The all green. Okay. And Melody Southern Buckeye, did you want the clear with the green lid? No, thank you. Okay. All right. I'll bring the other one back and we will go to Scott.
She is about 8 inches tall. She's a homemade ceramic, which we all love those homemade ceramic things, don't we? And she's all lit up. Look, she and I have almost the same nose. Anyway, she has no chips or cracks, and she starts at $15. Now, I don't know what's going on with her dress on the front. I don't know if the maker did that on purpose or if the paint has come off. I don't know. Somebody scrubbed it. I didn't do that, but it's worn away. Leave it like that or touch it up with black paint, I guess, if you want to. But it looks like she's been in the kitchen making Halloween cookies. Anyway, she is fabulous, and she's all lit up. And there's the, oh, that was obnoxious. I went to look to see if she had been signed. No date, no signature on the bottom. And I love how you can change the little Christmas tree light bulbs. There's a white one in there now, but I'd put a green one in there and make her eyes and her mouth glow green, wouldn't you? So again, it's smooth here, but just the paint has either been rubbed off, worn off, or maybe they made her this way. It's hard to tell. Which lamp or which lamp? Yeah, that lamp right there. That's it. Starts at $15, Halloween. I will You will get an electric cord with it, but I don't think you want that one. That one should not be used. Well, I would use it, but I wouldn't want the general public to use it. So I will throw this cord away or recycle it, but I will give you a cord that has a light bulb on the end of it and a little squeezy thing. I've got several of them in the basement. So you'll get the light switch, but it'll be a white cord, not this black one, since somebody spliced two cords together, and that really shouldn't be used like that on a regular basis. I wouldn't sell it to the public like that. So anyway, that's what I'll do. I don't know which mold she is. She doesn't, there's nothing on the bottom of her, but she's clearly one of those little homemade 1970s era ceramic pieces.
And,
Yes, Colonel.
and grime is your bid at 15.
That white was a trend for some crafters to do back in the 70s and 80s. It's kind of like antiquing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, she's got a broom. I didn't show you that. And even her little pumpkin lights up.
Tammy has a broom.
I don't know why she's only got one eye open.
Glenn is your high bid at 17.
Look, if I had no teeth, I'd almost look like that. I've got that nose. Watch. Was it a dead ringer? I think
The scary crone.
The scary crone. I would love to see a whole display of sort of 1970s Halloween ceramics. You know, the skeleton, the ghost. This is the first witch I've ever had.
The skipper too.
Yeah, he could come too. So
The
we'll count
millionaire and his wife.
the high bid. Glenn has the high bid at 17, and we'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. What light?
It comes with. What wattage, I guess. I would use a low wattage.
I'm not sure what you're asking me. What light it comes with.
What light? Maybe it's just a comment. What light it comes with?
Oh, it's just a Christmas tree light bulb. Any Christmas tree light bulb will go in there. I'm not sure what you're asking, but you can have that light bulb. I don't care. The cord, you're going to get another cord, not this one because it's been cut. You're going to get a white cord. I don't have a black one. Do you want this black cord? You can have it, but that's not. I would not sell this to the public. I'll give you a cord that is white, but it also has the clip on the back, and it takes the same kind of little Christmas tree light bulb. Does that work for you?
He says, okay.
Hmm?
If he wins. If he wins. All this is moot if you don't win.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Well, I like the black cord too, but I'm not going to give this to the general public and say, here, burn your house down.
My ears.
What?
My ears. I don't want to hear about any houses burning.
I know.
We're waiting for the stop. Glenn is your high bid. There is a stop. Glenn will be concerned. He will take the white cord and the black cord for $20.
Is that what he said?
I would think so.
Well, I'm really not comfortable giving you the black cord, Glenn. I don't want to be responsible for that.
Oh, okay. Just pack it with the white one.
Hmm?
Pack it with the white one. I mean, you can always spray paint those cords.
Anyway, Glenn wins at what price?
20. It's on the screen.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Glenn. You
He said to go ahead and keep the black one.
Thank you. Thank you.
My next item.
But wait a minute. It is 9
Oh,
o'clock.
yes.
I'm sorry. It is 9 o'clock. So we went past intermission, which is fine. We don't have to take one. But I'm going to go and plug in my percolator.
Okay. Let's watch Scott do that.
Oh, no, you don't have to do that. I just wanted to say that it's 5 after 9 and we're going to keep going. No intermission, right?
Well, let's just keep going.
Okay, that's fine. I love it.
My next item, the start is $29, and it's an antique memorial portrait frame. Maybe you've seen these. It's has a nice little easel stand on the back.
Ooh.
So this is like one of the button style frames. They would have applied the portrait, whoever they were memorializing, with this design, and then cover the button with a cellophane or the early plastic of the time. Now this one, it's got a little bit of wear. You can see where that little crack is. It's not a crack, but where it's separating, a tear, I guess. But for the most part, it's in great shape for its age. Circa 1906, you think, Karen? That's a stiff collar. Look at that. I have collars like that. Here's the back. That stand's not going anywhere. Twisted wire stand. And this is roughly 5 inches across. Who is that guy? Jeannie Mac says, we buy dead people's stuff. Actually, there's a vendor here in Texas. His company is called Dead People's Stuff. He's a regular vendor in Round Top. We run into him all the time.
Ooh. Oh. Sorry.
Let me get close. I'm going to get in a little close here. Oh, it's written on here? Okay. I didn't know. Okay.
What's written on there?
I guess it was written here. Very tiny letters just below the frond of fern. I don't know if we're going to catch that or not.
I see it.
It's not very clear. Okay, I'm going to count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Make up a story. Say it's one of your relatives. 3, 2, and 1. And we'll wait for that hard stop. I don't think there was a bid. Yeah. So with that, we'll go to Scott. Well, Patsy's in before the stop. Okay. There's a stop. Thank you, Patsy. And go ahead, Scott.
Okay, any strange noises that you hear is not indigestion on my part, but we are percolating right there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but we're going to let the coffee pot do its thing. That's going to be really strong if I don't get up and unplug it. But while that's percolating, and we are going to sell that percolator in a minute, let's go to a Figural lamp, which starts at $125. You can go ahead and start bidding if you're interested, if you saw the preview video, because you know what the little tiny bit of damage is. But if you don't know the damage, don't place a bid yet, because I want to tell you what's happened to it. The only damage is that the very tippy top of the finial broke off and was glued back on. I'm leaving it just like that. I didn't break it, someone else did, but it was glued back on pretty nicely. It was a pretty clean break, and you really, it's an old glue job. You can't hardly see it. I had to look really closely at it to even tell that it had broken off, and it broke off right here, but it did get glued back on. So what this is a radio lamp, boudoir lamp, Figural lamp. This dates from circa 1930, 31, 32, and this was made by the United States Glass Company. It's all glass from top to bottom. And what looks kind of funny is it looks very bright here, but not anywhere else. That's because of the light bulb that I have in there. Let me explain that, but let me take it apart first. I've got an old light bulb in there that's green, and some of the paint has chipped off of it. It doesn't look green because the ring lights and everything change colors. But I promise you, this is one solid piece. In fact, let me unscrew that for just a minute. It's a little warm. Okay, now you can see. You see where the paint has chipped off of my old light bulb? That's why you were getting that funny change in color. Let's go from the bottom up. This is black glass, not plastic, and it's threaded. The actual shade is yellow with hand-painted owls. This is not a lid that comes off. This does not come off. It's not supposed to come off. It's all one piece. It's threaded down here at the bottom. And you simply only use a night light type of light bulb, 7 watts, 8 watts. I forget how many watts a night. It's usually about 7 or 8 watts. Please don't put a 60-watt light bulb in this. You'll blow because there's no vent. This isn't vented, so there's no heat escape. And it's not, you're not meant to read magazines by this. They call them radio lamps because they would typically sit on a radio, next to a radio, and they would just provide a little bit of ambient light. So we'll put this back on, and it screws. You don't want to screw it too tightly, or you'll chip the threads. So you just put it on, and you turn it just a little bit. The threads will catch, and it's in there. So I'm going to leave it like that, and I'll let you see it without the light on. They made U.S. glass. Oh, and I've got one in the other room with the lovebirds on it. I think you've seen that.
Ooh, that's lovely.
The one with the lovebirds?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's in my it's in my room with the radios on it. But anyway, so these lamps were pull it apart again. Sometimes called either boudoir lamps, novelty lamps, or radio lamps, and they often would sit on top of or next to a radio just to give a little bit of light. Does anyone have any questions about this? I'd love it if you have any questions that you want to ask me about it. I've got to unplug that percolator because that coffee's going to get too...
Can you hold the thing still and close up? I didn't think he was like showing it. I thought he did very well.
Did somebody say, can you hold it still and close up?
Yeah, actually, yes.
Yes, I can, and I'd be happy to. It is 10 inches tall.
Now I want to hear the clock and the percolator.
Well, I don't know if I can get all that syncopated. It's a light, solid glass, and they could paint anything they wanted on this. I think in my video there were some like nude nymphs dancing around on one. You'll see parrots, Scotty dogs. I mean, anything that they wanted to paint on these. I thought this would be good for Halloween because of the owls. Woo.
Hoo-dee-hoo.
So
if you graduated from Rice University in Houston, that would be a great pickup.
I'm trying to see if there are any questions about it that I can answer for you. So if there are no questions on it, I will count it down. This is just an old light bulb, as you can see. Yes, you can put now you can put the ones in that don't put out any heat, and that's what should be used.
Yeah, a cool LED bulb would be perfect, but still light enough.
It's
I wouldn't
so
go too bright.
lights, with all the lights turned off. This is wonderful. It's just wonderful. It looks fantastic. Who painted them? They were painted in the factory by workers. It's usually women that sat there in the factory all day long with a paintbrush, and they just painted these. In the United States, in the United States glass factory. Yeah. Just sat there and painted them all day long. Just hand painted by people that were paid very little money to sit there in the factory all day and paint these glass shades. Thank you for asking. If there are any other questions, I'll count it down. Radio clock. Did you mention that?
Yes.
Radio clock. 10. Now look, you. I'll go unplug that in a minute. Can you hear it? 10.
Mm-hmm.
9.
It sounds delicious.
It smells wonderful. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it on the circa 1930 United States glass Figural radio lamp / boudoir / Figural lamp. Now I'm going to unplug it before I trip on it. And I'm also going to turn off this percolator. Okay, that's unplugged. And I'm going to unplug you. Pardon my rear end. And we're going to just let that sit there for a minute. I'll pour some coffee. I've already got some sugar and cream in the cup.
There is the stop, and Jenny Mac is your high bid at 256.
Let me find
the screen.
Don't scream.
On the screen is Jenny Mac 256.
Jenny, thank you. I won't give you that light bulb because I'd like you to get a small, unless I've got one downstairs. Anyway, thanks, Jenny. I appreciate that.
Woo! Hooty hoo! Okay, my next start is 256. No, the next start is $40. $40. Let's get frenetic, shall we?
Yeah.
It's a glass head.
Oh.
Surely there was an 80s video with something like this. Nice shelf piece of a glass bust. Top heavy because I think when this is blown, it may sit like this. You see how solid the bottom is?
Yeah.
It's very top heavy. So, obviously you set it on the shelf here. You too can put a bulb in here if you'd like.
Yeah.
And let's get into the pseudoscience that involves the measurements of bumps on the skull to predict mental traits. We shall not. Let's not get into phonetics, shall we? Small ears. What to say about this? I don't know, but it's very interesting. You don't run across these a lot. I see them mostly at flea markets, high on the shelf behind the vendor because they don't want people handling these too much. But it's very talking heads, yeah. Or Devo. Dun, 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 dun. Crack that whip. So this is clear glass, but it has kind of that Coca-Cola bottle green, if that is such a color. Some people claim that is a color. That Coca-Cola green, bottle green. This is going to measure, if not 12 inches, almost 12 inches in height. So what do they use them for? I don't know. Decoration, mannequins. Put your favorite hat on here. Put your OCS Scully cap on here. Scally cap. Scully cap. If you're a Cubs fan, put your Cubs cap on here. Your headphones, that's a great idea. Devo. I don't know about y'all. Okay, we're mentioning all these 80s bands. I'm on a Talking Heads kick right now. I'm just Talking Heads this, Talking Heads, Talking Heads.
What did they
Big
say?
Talking Heads fan. White Sox.
I don't know what they sang.
Bidding is the only way to get ahead. Burning down the house. Another Burning House reference. You've clubbed to that. You've clubbed to that song.
What song?
Burning Down the House.
Oh, have I?
As the days go by, let the water hold me down. Once in a lifetime, same as it ever was.
And you may find yourself.
You may find yourself holding a glass head, and you may find yourself on the channel with the OCS.
Yes, heaven forbid you find yourself there. Time to change channels.
Yeah, not quite yet. I will count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woohoo! And I will bring her back. Oops, what did I do? There we go.
Okay. Now, we're going to get to the coffee in a minute. I've percolated it. The coffee pot is so hot, as you can imagine. But I've poured the coffee into here. I don't know if you can see it's in there. It really, you can't see it, but it is. There's steam coming. It's too hot for my lips at the moment. So we're going to come back to it. But while we're waiting, let's go to Taiwan for $20. You ever been to Taiwan for $20? 10 inches tall on these two wonderful mid-century black cats. And I love how they're facing each other. Give them a kiss. Ooh, I love you. I love you. Anyway, look at those green eyes. 10 inches tall. They are Taiwan, so we must be in the 60s and 70s. I don't know. I forget when the big Taiwan, it must have been 60s and 70s was the big Taiwan era, I guess. And no chips or cracks. Beautiful condition on the two black cats with their green eyes. The black cat in that pose has been made for an awful long time. We can go all the way back to the 20s and find Art Deco examples, and all the way up into the 1960s and 70s and find the mid-century modern designs as well.
You can go all the way back to the pharaohs with cat designs.
Indeed, you can. Indeed, you can. So I love these two. As I said, there's no condition
Pharaoh Tim on the corner.
issues.
He had
with
cats like that.
no condition issues with them at all. 10 inches tall. We'll count the two cats down because it's almost 9:30 and we still have some stuff to sell tonight, David.
We're doing a good pace. We're in good shape.
Cool and limpid green eyes. The high bid right now is $32 with Elena Cunningham, and I'm going to count her down. 10. No, you get both of them. 10, 9, 8. Hold them still. I like them that way, too. That's the way they sit when they're mad. 10, 9.
Or indifferent.
8,
Or indifferent.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ooh, Elena is your high bid at 32. We're waiting for the stop. Waiting for the stop. Mo comes in at 34. Elena at 35. Melody came in at 56.
Melody? I don't think Melody. Oh, Melody Southern Buckeye. Melody.
That's your high bid?
Melody
Yes, Southern Buckeye.
at 56. Okay. Thank you, Melody. Thank you so much. Thanks, everybody who placed bids. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. We're going to get things moving because we have other things to show you.
I know.
And my next start is $40 choice. You may not have the room for 2 lamps. So this is choice because, you may just want one or both. Not a lot of comps, but these are, very nice little fan side table or side table lamps.
Oh.
Let me hold both of them up. Tammy, do you have one of those measuring sticks? My lovely wife is going to grab me a ruler. Two lamps. I don't know if anyone wants both, but they both work. It's a bulb in the back. Again, use a low wattage bulb. They're not made to light up your whole room, just to give you just enough ambient light to. Thank you, ma'am. You set one down and give you the measurement at the widest part, and that is, it's a 1 foot and 1 inch. It's 12.5 inches across from the edge of the fan, and it's going to stand 9 inches tall. So just over 1 foot across and 9 inches tall. Yeah, that was a great get, Melody. That was a nice nice pair of cats. It is a type of paper. Yes, a very stiff paper. Almost cardboard like. Very, very later mid-century modern, kind of like rolling into Hollywood Regency type feel with a bright gold, brassy base. You see how highly reflective it is? You're welcome. But very nice. Bookshelf mantle, right, Karen? Not going to take up a lot of space. And I will count these down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we'll put in the hard stop.
Oh, I'm back. Sorry, I didn't.
Go to Scott.
And I never did look. I can't. Oh, yeah, Royal Rochester. Yeah. Okay. The percolator set starts at, where are you? Oh, $42. The coffee pot and the cream and sugar start at $42. There's the coffee. It's hot and it's delicious. There's the coffee pot. There's the matching cream. There's the matching sugar. 1930s era. The earlier models mimic furniture and they stand up on little feet. I love it. I just drank out of it. It's clean. I only buy these coffee pot sets when they're in good condition and have had very little use. Very little use. Now let's talk about it for just a minute, but I'm not going to go on and on and on and on and on. That's the electrical cord. There's nothing wrong with this. It's perfectly safe. Don't freak out because it looks like it's old. You can freak out because it looks like a snake, but there's nothing wrong with that plug. Absolutely nothing at all. So there's the plug, right, that you get. It is Royal Rochester. The cream and the sugar match the percolator. You can see they have the same design on it. They are copper. They are what do you call it? Chrome plated copper. So you get that on the inside. So the cream and sugar match the percolator. Here's the percolator. This is Bakelite here on the handle. This is of the era, which is not automatic. Automatic coffee pots are stamped automatic on the bottom. They will turn themselves off. This will not turn itself off. You know how you turn it off? You unplug it. Warning, warning, warning. Whoever wins this pot, you can't plug it in and then go off and do something. Like mow the lawn. Because you'll come back in the house, and if this has overheated, the fuse will shut it off. But you've got to look and see how dark the coffee is to decide when you want to unplug it. It's not an automatic pot. But there comes the steam. I just took the top. It's still piping hot. I just took the top off. The coffee grounds are down are in the basket. It's all there, and it's all clean and it's all usable. Are there any questions? The chrome is not pitted. It's not scratched. This was something that somebody didn't use hardly at all. You can see I only buy these when they are in exceptional condition. And that
gorgeous.
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 It's a pretty one. So any questions on this? I'm going to look and see.
No, someone was saying that you're going to be up till midnight, but no, caffeine does not affect him. Just like me, I'll have a nice, good, hot cup of coffee and go right to sleep.
They must be new to my channel. I can drink 5 cups of coffee and go right to bed, sleep all night. Any questions on the matching? What's our high bid now? Are we at 43?
43, Karen Taylor.
All right. I'll rinse it out, dump out my coffee grounds. I've already emptied the coffee that's in it because this was so hot. It'll stay hot in this for quite a while. Don't worry about unplugging it and it getting cold.
How many cups will that hold? That's your latest question. How many cups will that hold? Did you hear that question, Scott?
8.
Oh, 8? Okay, sorry. Wonderful. Karen Taylor's your high bid at 47.
See, you think I'm kidding you? There's the making a mess out of this. Okay, let's put this. So 8 cups of coffee. I'll count it down since there are no other questions. But just remember, whoever our winner is, make your coffee, unplug it when it looks dark enough for you. 10, 9, 8. Thank you for asking the question about how many cups. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Now I've got a nice hot, well, anyway. Ugh. Put this down, move all this down here. Okay, David. Ooh.
We're waiting for your stop.
All right.
High bid currently is 57. There's a stop. Melody Southern Buckeye at $57. Thank everyone who bid for that item. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
And my next start will be $38. Very, I guess, for lack of a better term, boho. $38. I think these were I think very popular way of decorating. There's the start at 38. I think this is like a paper mache covering. Look at the paint. Look at the magic eyes. Now, I think this was a bottle, some type of liquor bottle, kind of genie lamp style. And then they paper mache over it. And there's a green felt bottom. That would probably reveal the glass under there. I don't want to remove someone's art. This is art. So they paper mache design. Now, they made this into a candle holder. If you notice, that's been filled. So you would insert a candle, and there's my pin. It's about half the length of that pin. Could be Jim Beam, not sure, because they mached heavily around the neck here also, but wonderful work. These very vibrant colors. Let me start at the bottom. Regular candle size, yes. Maybe a thicker candle. Let's see. The opening is, you would insert a looks like an inch and an inch and a quarter. Very unique. I'll probably never see anything like this again. And of course, if it's paper mache, there's no like real pattern. This is just someone's creation. This is taller than that Jim Beam genie bottle, unless now that you say that, that neck is probably right here, and then this mache goes higher. So yeah, you might be right. Robert has one of these. He's probably comparing the shape of that as well. But yeah, that neck is probably to this height for the actual Jim Beam genie bottle, and then this mache would be right here on top. But very unique. I love it. I wish there was a pair. Nice boho style. Nice, very ornate collar here with the banding. Okay, I'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's amazing. I found 2 of those bottles at thrift stores. Very neat. Well, 1 bottle at an antique store, buried, and then 1 at a thrift store. And I'm waiting for a hard stop. I'll set that aside. All righty.
Starting at $38 is an Anchor Hocking Peach Luster Punch Bowl set. The punch bowl, the base, and 8 punch cups, which are down inside of that. You know what the punch cups look like, but I'll show them to you in a minute. So it's always this white glass underneath, like a milk glass. But that's the punch bowl base, and they're always separated. You know, I love the green and the red, and I have them. I find them, and I sell them at Christmas time. But this is the only, and you know, the funny thing is sometimes with these punch bowl sets, by the way, no chips, no cracks. It could have green leaves painted on it. Sometimes it will say Tom and Jerry, which was the name of a drink. Sometimes it'll say eggnog. This is just a plain old peach luster with none of those designs on it. And the condition on it is phenomenal. Without chips or cracks, so bright and shiny. Peach luster will wear. It will wear off with use and with heavy scrubbing and that kind of thing, but not at all here. It's a 10-inch punch bowl, and there are 8 punch cups. If you want 12 or 15 or 30, you'll find cups. You can go find them, but this will get you started anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 punch cups. They're all in there. Very carefully turning it. But again, the luster on this is phenomenal. This will show its age, and you've seen it. Once it's like when Pyrex gets used too much, it's just it's all destroyed. That can happen to peach luster and copper tint, but I don't think this was used very often, and it's got fingerprints on it from me just handling it. I think there's a dead spider in there too, but there's dead spiders everywhere around this house. So the base, peach luster, made by, in this case, Anchor Hocking, and a very 1950s thing. The only other peach luster that I've got tonight are 2 Irish coffee mugs, and we'll have those as well. We might have to go a little bit past 10 o'clock tonight, if that's okay with everybody. But that's that peach luster bowl, punch bowl, with the punch cups, no chips, no cracks. Scott, this set is stunning. I love it, Roxanne. I know. And it looks so good with black glass. I've got 2 of these. I hope we can get to that. But I love this. I love mixing peach luster with the Ellie Smith black glass. It just looks fantastic for this time of year. We'll count this down. There are no conditions on it. It is in good shape, Lisa. Yes, you see your peach luster. It gets all torn up. The high bid right now is 40, and that is are we at 40 with the punch bowl set? Okay.
Yes.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Where are the bids? They're in the people bid in the live chat. They're on this.
There's one. Bonita's in at 40. There's the stop. So Bonita's your winner. Nice pickup, Bonita.
Wait, I'm sorry. Which Bonita was that? I have about 3.
Bonita Taylor. She's on the screen.
Oh, I'm sorry, David. It's so tiny. 40, Bonita Taylor. Thank you. Thank you.
You have
Bonita.
a question. Are you selling the sapphire blue trivet tonight?
No. That's
no.
Huh?
No. The answer is no.
No, not tonight. Some of the time when I sell the other pieces that go with it. Thank you for asking.
Okay, my next start is $40 for these Joseph Rydell bookends. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, these can be bookend candle holders, but they're candle holders actually. There's a start. Let me show you both. Now, it's a satin glass. Now, let me show you some issues. Let me get my pen. On this corner is a chip, right? Can you see that where the pin is? And on this side, right on the edge of the pin, and let me see if the other one has that. Probably not. No, the other one's fine. So just to show you, she's holding what would be a vase. Now, I would say these are bookends because that's too small for a candle. Very tiny. So this could be like a Rebecca at the Well design or some tribute to that. But just a gorgeous satin finish. Just beautiful. Good night, Christy. We're trying to move it along. We just have too many lovely items to bring to you. Let me show you the detail of this glass figure. Love the base of these. Just stunning. Okay, we'll count these down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so we'll just go to a hard stop on that one. And we'll go to Norma, I see you. Okay. They're before the stop. There you go. Okay, Norma. I'll write you down. Scott, we'll go to the next one. Thank you.
Okay, these measure 3 by 6. I have 2 of them. Ellie Smith, black glass. with the little knobs, handles on either side. We'll call them candy dishes. I have an Ellie Smith book, but I didn't look in it, so I don't remember whether these have had lids or not. David knows a lot more about Ellie Smith black glass than I do, so maybe he can answer that. But it's both of them, and they're chip and crack free. $24 for the two of them. They have round. I don't know if they had lids or not. They're rounded here.
I don't think those had lids. Those were used for like.
Seems like they wouldn't, because it's you know, like the top of the punch bowl is rounded. This is rounded. It just doesn't seem like it would have a lid. And there's enough roughness around here from just coming out of the mold. They seem like they would have been lidless, but no chips or cracks. I love them.
Yeah, I love the what they call the ear shaped handles. They have bases that match those, and then of course a larger bowl.
Yeah,
that match that. Just gorgeous pattern. Very simple, very elegant. They didn't reproduce those. They reintroduced a lot of patterns in the early '80s during what you call the Deco revival. But Smith did not re-release those in the 60s and 70s. Those are straight up 30s glass right there.
I wish you could see it. Like, well, I guess you can see it. Like when you put it like next to peach luster, just a whole table filled with black and orange. It's just wonderful. And it's all, you know, this is very 30s. These are very 50s. But anyway, the pair of these, I don't remember if I got the two of these. I think when I bought these, I bought both of them at the same time together. They're beautiful and shiny and clean with no damage on them at all. And I just love them as open candy dishes. And I guess as they probably, it appears as though they did not have lids when they were made. The high bid right now is $31. And if there are no questions on them, I'll go ahead and count them down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You get both of them. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it on both of them.
Woo. We're waiting for it to stop. Your high bid currently is $32.
Okie doke. You know the other color, other color scheme I love to mix is that I want a bathroom.
Yes.
Colors. That's the colors. When I design my bathroom for this one in here, which I'm going to remodel and take back to the 30s, it's going to look like that. Mm-hmm. That's my color scheme for everything.
There is your stop. Norma Ruff is your high bid at $32.
Okay, thank you, Norma. Thank you, everyone. Norma Ruff at 32.
Okay, my next start is going to be $40 for the ice bucket. Glowy ice bucket. It's got a silver toned handle. Pressed glass. What do I do with the glowy stick? Here we go. So a nice little size ice bucket. There you go. Just a gorgeous green. Doesn't matter whether it glows or not, but it does. Just a nice, pretty green. It's got a very nice pattern. So on the sides, under the handle buttons that catch the handle, is a 4 rows, perpendicular rows, or if you want to call it horizontal rows, then you've got 6 rows going across. and then raised buttons on the facing of the actual ice bucket. So look, I'm holding it by the handle. No fear here. Nice little ice bucket of depression glass. It's a nice little pickup. No, there's some straw marks. And of course, you have the wear here where it's sat on the shelf. Typical of older glass where it's going to have that wear on the bottom. But no chips, no flea bites. All the buttons are in great shape. Nothing's been chipped off. And I will count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll wait for that to stop. There's the stop. Jenny Mac, that's going to go to you. Thank you, ma'am. And we'll go to Scott.
Starting at $19, I have a set of 4 of these. I'm only holding up 2, but I've got 4. All that rattling you heard a minute ago was me trying to hold up all 4 of them. I didn't break any, but they're tiny little children's demi-tasse. These are fired on, not platinite. Now, Hazel Atlas made these in platinite, which is their white milk glass. You can see this is clear glass, and it is fired on jadeite in color. And these are small, and they're just as cute as they can be for someone who just wants a little bit of after dinner coffee, or for the children's set. But there's 4 of them. No chips or cracks. There's 2 of them. I'm going to put these 2 down over here. Come over here and grab the other 2. So you can see I do have 4. They're the other 4. They're the other 2. And they're so cute. Love the jadeite in color. They're shiny. They're clean. They're not scratched. They're not torn up. They're not chipped. They display beautifully, and I love it. The sprayed on paint, again, is a fired on color, and it shows up very nicely, as you can see, in clear glass, not platinite. And I love them. What else can you say? $19, you get them all. We're going to go a little bit past 10 o'clock, if that's okay with David. David, is that okay with you? Hello? Hello? No? He went away. He'll be back. I hope it's okay with him, because we're going to do the peach luster, and I've got just 1 or 2 more things to sell. But we'll give this another second. $18 on the 4 of these. We'll give it a second or 2. One, two, three, 4. No bids. Okay, put them down. We'll give it another second. David, are you back? He must have gone to the men's room or something like that. That's okay. We'll give that. Oh, he is back. Okay. So
there's the hard stop.
Okay, Karen, put stop. Okay, what I said was, do you mind if we go a little bit past 10?
No. That's perfectly fine with me. Okay. That'll be the first time we've gone past 2 hours. But that's great. The next item I have is starting at $26. And I love these old oak frames. Now, that's just a portrait someone's placed in here with a mat. But these are, sorry about the ring light, what they call an old Adirondack frame. And it has the leaves on each corner of the frame. I love these. I'm sharing one. I collect these. I have one this size already. Let me pull back. Ginny Mac's in at 26. I'll show the back in a second, but I want to pull back and give you an idea. I love these old frames. Has a gold gilding around the inside. Beautiful leaves. I'll show the back. I wish I could make out what it says on the back. I think it says this is Peggy's picture. Miss Mathis Marie, certified. Oh, certificate. I guess there's certificate on the back of this cardboard where they've written this. So maybe there's a certificate in there. Mother's Miss Mathers merit certificate is behind this picture. Huh. There's a certificate in here. A merit certificate. I haven't opened it. I haven't looked. Maybe it's still there. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Nice old frame. Okay, I am going to count this down. I love these frames. 10. These are one of my collections. 10. Not this one, but I have several. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, I wouldn't mess with these at all. 1 and 0. Yeah, I'm not touching it. Yeah, probably a matured original stock of IBM in here. Who knows? Wait for the stop. Thank you, Janet, for your bid. Jeannie's at 36. Janet's at 38. Waiting for last. So, why do they call them swing frames? Wait, the actual swing frames? I think because they actually swing. I don't know.
Because they swing.
Yeah. Jeannie Mac's a high bid at 39. Thank you.
It's because they swing in their frame. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for your bids, everyone.
Okay, to get through it quickly, this is for choice. So the opening bid is $15 for either one. The high bidder takes the one they want or both. They're not matching, but they're close. And they're both made by Homer Laughlin Company. And they just are fun for the autumn season, I think. This is a big 10-inch mixing bowl without any chips or cracks. It has been used. The reason why it looks nasty inside is because if you noticed a minute ago, I had to put the coffee pot basket in there to see how many cups it took, and I dropped it in here. So I will obviously rinse that out, but that's from the coffee cup. But you can see the pretty fall design. There's the Homer Laughlin mark on the bottom of this one. That's Kitchen Craft, oven serve. Just a nice big mixing bowl. And this, they would have had a graduated set. So if you like it, you'll find the others. No chips or cracks. 10 inches on this big mixing bowl. And then I've got an 8-inch covered baking dish. I love these. It's also so nice for the autumn. And you can see it is embossed with different designs, and it's got the decal on it. Love it with the lid. This is oven serve, and again, it is made in the USA. Homer Laughlin, there's the mark on the bottom of it. And we'll take the lid off. You can see the inside is ready for you. These probably both date to the 1930s and 40s. Not probably, they do. That's that era. And I love them. And I especially love, how you stack things and kind of display them, but good grief. Use them. So the high bidder can have the one that they want, or double your money. You can take both of them. If there aren't any questions, we'll count these down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, I don't need barkeeper's friend to clean that. That's just coffee grounds that I just put in there. This is clean, Jenny. This isn't a dirty bowl. I just dumped that in there from the coffee pot. So it's not, I just rinse it out and it'll be perfectly clean. I'm sorry, I didn't give you the fingers. Did you need them? Hello? Hello, David?
No, we're good.
Oh, okay.
We're just waiting for the stop.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't do the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry.
No, it's fine. Karen has to start stops and she reads the lips.
Oh, she reads a little.
And there is your stop. Your high bid is $30, Sherry Craddock.
Okay, Sherry, which one would you like, the mixing bowl or the covered dish at 30, Sherry Craddock? You'll take both?
Both.
And what was the high bid? High bid was 30?
Correct.
Okay. So 2 times your money takes both of them at 60. Sherry Craddock gets them both. Sherry, thank you so much. Okay, David, it's only 5 after. You got something else? All I've got left is the peach luster, and I want to bring that one vase back.
Okay.
If that's
I have starting at
thank you, Sherry.
20, starting at 20 is a hanky box. Pardon me, I have to reach. Starting at 20 is a hanky box. It says handkerchiefs. Nice little wooden. You know we love our wooden boxes.
We do.
And this is going to come with 2 men's hankies. Here's the inside of the box. It's not a heavy wood. It's a very thin wood. Here's the hardware that's on it. 2 hinges here. Handsome for its use. Plain bottom. Like I said, it says handkerchiefs here. Nice little design. Not that big. It's only 6.5 inches and a couple of inches tall. And it's going to come with 2 men's hankies. This one's tan with brown. And then a dark crimson handkerchief. So I'll fold those and put those in there. If you collect older linens or handkerchiefs. Did it say anything on the bottom? Yeah, this hasn't oxidized as much as the top has. You can see how dark that is on the inside of the lid. If you can see the comparison. But a nice little handsome box. And I'll count this down. I would say this dates to the late 60s, early 70s, just based on the hardware. And I'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's very neat, very unique. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Karen. Waiting for the stop. There's Patsy at 25. There's the stop. Patsy, thank you. Thank you, everyone else who bid. I appreciate it. And we'll go to Scott.
$18 for both of them. Offer up. Opening bid of $18 for the two. Peach luster. Anchor Hocking. Irish coffee mugs. Cups. 5.5 inches tall. And again, the luster is excellent. I've been fiddling with this. I've been doing this since I was a teenager. And I'm telling you, and you know this too, look at the peach luster on that. You know how many of these I say no to because they just have too much loss, too much damage, too much fading. The peach luster that I buy is like new, and it is luster, luster, luster. And luster, luster, luster. So they are made by, and this will match. This is exactly the same as the peach luster of these the punch bowl set. But I've only got 2 of these, and we do have an opening bid. We have a bid right now of 20 for the 2 of them. You're going to get both of these. Chip-free, crack-free, nice and shiny. Just rinse these off in warm soapy water after you're done using them. Never dishwasher or any harsh detergents or any scrubbing like that. And they'll stay nice and shiny and pretty like this. Look how shiny those insides are. Almost unused from the 50s. When we're talking about the 50s, we're now talking about, what, 75 years ago? 10, count them down. High bid now is 22. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm not going to make Karen read lips twice in one night. And then the only thing I'm going to do is bring back that new Martinsville vase.
She doesn't mind reading lips. She's got you zoomed in.
She's zoomed in on my lips.
Wah, wah, wah.
Do I have nice lips, Karen?
They'll do.
All right, the 2 peach luster mugs. What? Oh, who is it? Christy? I don't see who it is.
Anderson Hendry.
Okay, I don't think I know you. But it's good to get to know you, Christy
Anderson Hendry.
All right. Will you send your information to me now, Christy? The information will be on the screen there in a minute. And of course, you know what I need. I need all that information because I don't think I have it. So if you're a new buyer here, thank you so much, Christy. Round of applause. And even if you've bought from me before, like on eBay, I still need to know. Oh, you're the one coming down from Connecticut to get the, that's right, because it was a drop sale. You are new, but I know you just from the last drop sale. Okay, Christy, thank you. And that works, absolutely. So don't say anything else about that in the chat. We don't want to give away too much, but we'll see you. That's great, Christy. Okay, never mind, because I got you. Thank you, Christy. Should I do the vase now as well? David? Okay, I guess I will, David. Let me see. Hold. Yep. So we're all good, Christy. By the way, anybody who's here right now, if you won some, you bid on. Uh-oh.
We're here. Go ahead.
Am I still here?
Yeah, we had a little internet issue.
Oh, but I can't see myself on your
You
screen.
sure? Oh, sorry. Yeah, yeah, you're sure.
Okay. Okay. Should I just bring back this one last piece and I'm out? Or what do you want me to do?
Yeah, I was going to share your info if someone hasn't done that,
No, it's okay.
but
We're
my
all,
internet was acting funky.
oh, okay. No, we're okay because Christy and I are all set. I have Christy's.
Okay,
I'm gonna write back
go
to
ahead.
Christy. Christy's going to be traveling. That's the reason why. And she bought something from a drop sale, and she's driving from Connecticut to somewhere. I'm not gonna say where because it's not for me to announce. But that way she doesn't have to pay the shipping on those heavy American dinner plates. What I wanted to say was if you want, I've got some invoices that haven't been paid yet from the last drop sale. I did send all those invoices out, but sometimes with drop sales, people forget that they, anyway, but they're in, not you, Christy, but that's just an announcement if anybody's here and you didn't go back. Let's finish up with this. We'll bring this back. It's $30. We're looking for an opening bid of, is that what I said, 30? Yeah, this is a new Martinsville vase from circa 1930. It's absolutely lovely. It's 12 inches tall in clear glass with a beautiful acid etched basket of flowers pattern. And I'm going to stand up so you can see it a little bit better. There, I'm going to turn it that way so you can see inside there's a basket of flowers. Can you see the etch? Kind of hard with the clear glass, but beautiful, tall, Paden City glass, New Martinsville glass vase from the 30s. This is what's considered elegant depression glass. You would have bought this at a department store or a fancy jewelry store, not a giveaway. And it has no chips or cracks, and it is absolutely lovely. We're looking for an opening bid of 30, and if there's no interest in it, we'll put it away and we'll bring it back on another day. And while we're waiting just a second to see if there's any interest in that, I am going to have one more drop sale before I go out of town. And it's going to be in the next couple of days. So stay tuned to the old Curiosity Shop. And I've got a video coming out tonight. And sorry, the video was supposed to come out before this live sale. But I had not internet problems, I had computer problems. And so it's going to be wonky. But the video will come out about 20 minutes after we sign off here tonight. Okay, no interest on that. So we'll put that away. And David, I'm finished for the night.
Excellent. Let me just run down with some items that were not claimed really quick.
Yeah.
And kind of like a mini speed round. Should I do it, Tim?
You should. You should.
Okay. We spared no expense for production.
I see that.
Okay, so we have the Indiana glass, beautiful. I guess chrome painted. It's clear glass on top, except for the chroming here. Blue, white, and then the chrome bowl. And this is you can claim it for $18 by typing in number one. $18 number one. The next item I have is the green topped refrigerator dish. So the green glows. Obviously, this was married to a clear dish. And this is $30 number 6. $30 number 6. PA Buzzard's going to take one. Thank you. I see you, Karen. The next item is the glass head, which is $40, number 8. $40 number 8. Just type in 8 if you're interested in that. Then we have the fan lamps choice, $40. There's 2 of these. And that is $40 choice number 9. Claimed us for number 9. Then we have the paper mache liquor bottle that's been turned into a candle holder. This is $38 number 10. $38 number 10. Heidi, I see you first for number 8.
I see you.
Heidi, I got you. Thank you. And then we have the satin bookends, satin glass bookends. And these are 40. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. That went to Norma. Sorry, Norma. What did I have? This was the Hanky box. Oh yeah, we're done. That's it. So the ones unclaimed are number 9, the fan lamps, the green candle, boho, liquor bottle, paper mache, 9 and 10. And that is all. Thank you, folks. Sorry we went over our 2 hours, our normal 2 hours, but it was fun, all in good fun. We appreciate all of you that joined us tonight. Thank you so much for hanging in with us. We had a little hiccup with the internet, which was kind of weird. But thank you to Karen Williams for handling our start and stops. We really appreciate you. And thanks for hanging in here, everyone. Scott, we'll see you in a week and in a drop sale soon.
Yeah, as soon as I get off of this, I'm putting a video up. And then there will be a drop sale that's going to drop sometime between now. And I will go ahead and say that I will not be having a regular Monday night sale a week from tonight, because that'll be my first night with the gang. And I'll do something else pre-recorded, but there won't be a live sale. However, we might as well go ahead and announce that next Thursday night, no, not this Thursday night, but Thursday night of next week. Is that right, David? Yes. Not this Thursday.
Next week, okay.
But the following week.
Correct.
At 8 o'clock on this channel, the gang will be together doing a show and tell. And the following Friday night, the gang will be together at 8 o'clock on
Dee's channel.
Dee's channel doing a live sale. But we will have plenty of announcements to let you know, so you won't miss it. Unless you want to miss it. Unless you want to watch something else, then you're like, well, I'm glad he told me. Good night to rent a movie. No, I'm kidding. But anyway, so not this week, but next week, fun. So I'm looking forward to it, and I cannot wait to see you guys again.
I can't wait either. We talked about it, and here it is. We're a week away, so I cannot wait. And my first real vacation, like all summer. I worked all spring and summer for this point. So thanks, everyone. We look forward to it. We hope you hang out. Tammy and I are finished until vacation. We no live sale the rest of the week. This is it. We're going to get the invoices out, get everything shipped out before we go, because she and I are leaving Thursday night so we can trek on up there, and we'll be thrifting along the way. So thank you, Scott, for joining me as usual.
Daily vlogs.
What's that?
I'm doing daily vlogs.
And Tammy will be doing daily blogs of our trip. So look for that. Jack will have a sitter. He'll be with my daughter for the whole trip. Thanks, everyone. We appreciate you. Bye, everyone. Good night.
I like your shirt, David.
Thank you. I like yours.
Thank you.
Great style.